Meteorologist Natalie Ferrari is with us now. I'll tell you what, when you use those spray-on lotions, be careful because you can find out the spots you missed when you come back from the beach. It's pretty clear in the mirror.
It stays painful much longer. And this stuff you got to reapply every 80 to 90 minutes. So there's the initial application. Then there's you guys that need to keep doing that hours and hours if you're going to be outdoors for a prolonged period of time. Even when we have those cloudy afternoons, you can still see those UV rays penetrate right through. And even over the past couple of days, that's going to be the case with all that cloud cover and some of those afternoon showers and storms. Now let's talk about tonight, because we are still dealing with just east of Crystal River some decent thunderstorm activity east of Highway 19 up towards Citrus County. Very isolated activity through the immediate Bay Area through portions of Hillsborough. Very spotty showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but any activity that does pop up on radar is going to be pretty isolated and brief overnight. And even through Polk County, things have lightened up quite a bit for you, but that same potential will be holding on. A 20 to 30% chance overnight for some isolated rain. Now, today we did get a little bit of that rain cooled air, but man, oh man, was it a little too late. We still bumped up to 90 degrees, which technically is where we should be for this time of year, but it still felt like the triple digits thanks to all that humidity. There is that cloudy sky over downtown Tampa. We're going to stay mostly cloudy through a good chunk of the evening. 85 feels more like 95. And you can actually see where that rain really helped to drop down temperatures and where they've been staying on the cooler side based on where I'm seeing a lot more of those 70s. Then you get to the immediate Bay, all up and down along the coast. Things have been just a touch drier, especially through the second half of the day and all the way down through our southern counties where we see a lot more mid 80s. And then we have that warm Gulf temperature just continuing to move onshore. That's going to keep a lot of the coastline in the mid to lower 80s overnight through tomorrow morning. That onshore flow, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Those winds will continue to come in out of the south-southwest, anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour. I'm going to keep that 20 to 30% chance overnight for a few stray pop-up showers, but it's really going to be after 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, maybe as early as 5 a.m., but through the 6 a.m. hour and sunrise, that's when I think those rain chances are really going to start to bump up quickly to about a 50 to then 60% chance through the morning hours. Boaters, heads up for you tomorrow. If all is well and the radar stays quiet for a few hours for you, we'll keep seas right around 2 feet with winds out of the southwest. 10 knots and a light chop out on the bay. There is a weak frontal boundary just kind of hanging out, a remnant one to our north. Still a lot of overrunning moisture over parts of central Florida and even up to the north. And this is what's been tapping into our atmosphere. The heat of the day has really been taking these showers and storms and letting them fire up through the morning along the coastal areas and into the afternoon, scattered across the highway and even in our inland locations. And I think tomorrow is going to be very much the same of that. At 70% chance of showers and storms starting offshore and moving inland all the way through the afternoon and evening hours. We'll quiet down briefly overnight going into portions of your Wednesday, but rinse and repeat. 70 to 80% chance for those scattered showers and thunderstorms. We'll barely drop that down towards the end of the week. Our 7-day forecast keeping those temperatures near normal, but it feels like temperatures will still be able to nudge up towards the triple digits.